Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, no problem.
Sorry.
All right, good afternoon.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate. Thank you for making our time to be here. Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you. So, without wasting much time, let's just begin. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Real Hair Talks or Natural Hair Discussions with Omam. And in this episode, I have my amazing friend, Natural Essentials. Please, can you introduce yourself to us and to the viewers?
All right. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rita Onekute, also known as Natural Essentials. I'm a natural hair enthusiast and also a hair coach. I help African women grow their hair long and healthy. So it's nice to be here, actually. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. It's nice to have you here. We are very happy to have you here. All right. So a very quick question. Please, can you tell us more about your natural hair? Like everything about your natural hair, how old your hair is, and just a little bit here and there of your natural hair. Because we know that you're a natural hair creator, and yes, so you must have a story in line with your natural
Is it
hair. So
about
please,
my personal? Is it about my
yes,
personal hair journey?
yes, your personal hair growth journey.
Hair journey. All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
for me personally, I started. I went natural in 2017, and the realization about and how that we are not appreciating our hair enough dawned on me around that 2017. I was in a church program when I just had like an eureka moment. As at then, I was having relaxed hair. So it just dawned on me that we are destroying what God has given to us. I don't know how it happened. Somehow it just there's a way these things happen when preacher is preaching and somehow it just the dots just connect and I just realized that no, I'm destroying my hair and I needed to, you know, I needed to change that. So once I left the service that particular day, I went to the barbing salon. I loosened my hair, went to the barbing salon and chopped everything off. You know, and prior to that prior to that time, I had watched a music video where the lady singing was, on a natural hair. It was so big and so beautiful. As I then, of course, I thought it was a natural hair. I still think it's a natural hair, considering the fact that we now have natural hair wigs everywhere. So that also, I think, contributed to my desire to go natural because I was like, wow, this hair is so beautiful in this way. And when I looked at my hair was looking, though as at then I was taking good care of it in the relaxed states. I was relaxing only twice a year since I had been chopped before to start in a LD relaxed hair journey. So I just, that one added to it and to the fact that I was in the church and I heard the preaching, the man of God was talking about how that we don't appreciate ourselves as Africans. And it just connected to the air and I went to Barbit. And that began my journey. That was how I began my journey rather. And over time I started learning, I started following. There's this lady I was following then. Her channel's name is Naturally High. Her name is Hasha. So I started following
I
her
know her.
yeah, because our hair type, I realized that our hair type is, we have similar hair type. Initially, before I even discovered, I was following other hair creators that their hair is 4B. So I was not really connecting with them because our hair types are different. But when I stumbled upon Naturally High, I was so happy. I saw that we had similar hair types. So I started doing everything she was doing. And that was how my I learned many things that I know about natural hair, about the fact that we need to appreciate our hair and all of that. Many of those things I learned it from her. So since 2017 down to this point, my journey has been, you know, has been awesome though. But
Wow.
we definitely have setbacks. You would have a lot of things going on that would um kind of hinder your journey or your progress. So that's it for now.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much to even like find out that you decided or you took that decision to start a natural health journey right from the church. Like what you heard from the church is kind of very personal to
Uh,
me. I love that. Like seriously, I kind of love that. Hi Elizabeth, welcome. Hi Mukatari, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. Please do like before you leave. Kindly drop a comment and like so that YouTube can push our life forward. All right, natural essentials. Like you've already answered three questions. The first three questions I have for you, you've already answered. The first one was to introduce yourself. Second one was to tell us about your natural hair journey and what made you start creating natural hair content, which you've already answered. Now, the next question is, what do you think people misunderstand most about natural hair growth? We are here to tell the truth and debunk the myths about natural hair. So, what do you think people misunderstand the most when it comes to natural hair?
all right. Thank you so much for that question. One of the things in my journey as an hair coach, one of the things that I have noticed so consistent among the fact that a lot of women think that we can't our hair does not grow, we can't grow our hair straight, or we can't grow our hair long well. That's one of the myths that I feel like you can majority of African women break down into their mind. So that's one major problem that I feel is a limiting mindset that's preventing a lot of women from appreciating their hair and growing it long. So that's one of the major things that I've noticed. The fact that we can't grow our hair long, and it's not true. It's not true at all. We've seen examples of a lot of women, a whole lot, Africans,
Yeah.
pure Africans, purely black Africans that that has grown their hair long over time. Yeah, so that's it.
Oh, all right. Thank you for that. Now, do you believe that products actually grow hair, or is it routine that grows hair? Because many people feel like for me, example, as a natural hair creator, I have. So, do you think that products actually grow hair, or is it routine?
Okay. When you told me about this topic, that's one of the things I wrote down. That's one of the things that I already wrote down that I'm going to talk about. Now, many people feel that when you use products or when you use products to grow hair. Now, let me break it down. The truth is that products do not grow your hair. They only help to maintain the hair that has grown out of your
Exactly.
scalp. What
But they will
products
not
does?
listen.
Yeah, what product does actually is to help you maintain the hair that has grown out of your scalp. Your hair grows or without, if you are not, even if you are not using anything on you, as long as you're healthy, as long as you're feeding fine, as long as your hormones are balanced, nothing is wrong with you internally, your hair will grow. Now, what
Definitely.
happens is that yeah. What happens is that once your hair grows out of the scalp, it needs to be cared for, it needs to be maintained. And that's where the place of products comes in. Products or oiling of your scalp or oiling of your hair does not make your hair grow. What makes it grow or what makes it retain length is that you what makes it grow is that you are healthy internally, you're fine, you're not having any issues whatsoever. And what the product does is that it helps you maintain the hair that has grown out of your scalp. So products does not make your hair grow, it helps to maintain. the hair that has grown out of the scalp. I think you asked another question. I'm not sure what
Yeah,
it
I said,
is. I feel like you have
like, do you believe that product
it's
growing
it's
or is it routine?
or routine, yes. Now, it's routine is routine also does not help your hair grow, but it only helps you to retain length. Now, once you have a hair care routine in place to ensure that I normally tell my people that the same way, many people we separate our hair from the rest of our body, whereas our hair is a part of our body. So we take care of our body, we leave our hair alone. We feel, oh, our hair does not need care. Every day we bathe our body, our skin. Every day we rub cream on our body. Every day we do things that would help keep our body in a neat state, right? We do personal hygiene and all of that. And we neglect our hair, forgetting that our hair is also part of our body and needs to be cared for on a daily basis. So routine is also very, very important when it comes to retaining length. It will help you maintain the hair that has grown out of your scalp. Now, what you are seeing here is as a result of intentional hair care. A lot of people they have the ability to grow their hair very long. But because of their routine, in fact, most people don't have a hair care routine. Some don't even know what a routine is. They just do what they
Exactly.
like to their hair, and they expect their hair to grow. Yes, your hair is growing, but you are not retaining the length that is growing. Some will not wash their hair for weeks, and you are bathing every day. If you compare your skin to your hair and you don't bathe for weeks, how will your skin look? What's going to happen to your skin? It's not going to look okay. In fact, a lot of skin issues and all of that will break out of your skin. Now let's bring it to your hair. You are not washing your hair. You don't have a consistent hair care routine, and you expect your hair to grow well. It will not happen. Whatever you sow, you will reap. So products
True.
does not grow hair. What does is, sorry, routine also does not grow hair. Product does not what actually helps your hair retain length is the product in alignment with your a consistent hair care routine.
Thank you so
So
much.
that's it.
Thank you so much. Hi, Joseph. Welcome. Hi, Gawa. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Welcome. Please kindly give the live a like. And yeah, let's continue. All right. Thank you for explaining that in details because most people do not understand. Just like you said, most people don't even know what a routine is. They don't even understand. When you get to ask them, okay, what is your routine like? They'll be like, I just wash my hair. You just wash your hair. Yes, everybody wash their hair. What are those step-by-step things you do? Is it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly? Those are the things that make up a routine. But thank you so much for like explaining that in detail, like I said earlier. Now, the next question I have here is what are the three things that help natural hair retain length? Or I think you've even answered that self, if I'm not mistaken. You've
I
already.
can still talk about it.
All right, okay.
Okay.
What are the three things you
So
feel help natural hair retain length?
all right. So the first thing that helps natural hair women retain length. The number one thing that I talk about a lot is low manipulation. Every natural, long hair natural that I followed right from when I was starting out, I noticed that all of them, you don't see them plating all these tight hairstyles. You don't see them plating plenty, like many parted hairstyles. You don't see them making those hairstyles that are damaging, right?
Yeah.
And I always like to give this analogy too about people that are naturally dreaded, like they have natural dreads, right? People that they were born with dreads. Now, if you look at what they do, you notice that they don't touch their hair at all, and you see them with butt length hair, waist length hair, and these are Nigerians. In fact, that was part of the things that also that was part of the realization that dawned on me, that made me think, these people are Nigerians now. They're also blacks. Look at, they have waist length. In fact, I was sitting in front of my house. That was before I big chopped my hair. I was sitting in front of my house and I saw a guy, one young boy pass. He had waist length dreads. And I was like, this is a Nigerian. How come he has waist length hair, and we cannot grow our hair. You understand? So that was all of those things was what convinced me to know that we can actually grow our hair long. So if you check these people with threads, they don't touch their hair, they don't comb their hair, they do nothing to their hair. All what they just do is probably wash their hair, and that's it. And all of these long-haired women that I also talked about, you hardly see them um, having styles with.
Okay. I think her network got bad. So let's just give her some time to come back. If you have any question before she returns, kindly drop them in the comment section and we would definitely answer that once our guest is back. So let's see. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the live. Thank you so much. Let's hold on a bit and wait for our guests to return. If you have any questions regarding natural hair, just kindly drop them in the comment section and we will definitely answer. Okay. Can you, yes, I can hear you now as well. Okay, let's also wait for our guests to be back. So sorry for the break in transmission, guys. If you have any questions, kindly drop them so that we would attend to it once our guest returns back. Drop your questions, oh, drop your questions, guys. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. If you have any question regarding natural hair, because that is what we are talking about. If you have any question regarding natural hair, is there anything that you are confused about when it comes to natural hair? Then please kindly drop your questions in the comment section. And please do give the like up. Please, if you come, kindly do give the live a thumbs up and thank you for doing that in advance. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but our guest is having a little break in transmission, but definitely we'll get to the end of this. Thank you so much for those that have joined. Elizabeth Mokatavi, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Garoa, Joseph, Joseph Edward, thank you for joining. And to about 10 or so of you guys that have joined and left, thank you so much. Thank you. Please, if you join, kindly do give the live a thumbs up. I'm only seeing about two likes here. Meanwhile, we've had about 20 people join the live. Please kindly give the live a thumbs up if you join while I try to reconnect back with our guests. Trying to reconnect back with our guests, guys. Ooh. Joining, thank you for your patience. So, I don't know, I've been trying to get across to our guest and I'm sure she'll be back soon. time and yes. We are waiting for our guest to reconnect back. So let's kind of give her some time. And if she doesn't, have to end the live here and then take it up again at night or on our next live. Because I need to reach out to her and I just have this one particular. I can't reach out to her without having to end the live and reach out to her. So yeah, let's just wait for what's the time now? It's 3:42 West African time. So let's just give her like minutes more and yeah, we'll just end the live. Since there are no questions, hopefully in our next live because we'll have to invite. She has a lot to share with us. So hopefully in our next live, you ask your question and share whatever it is that you have. Share with. All right, I'll have to just end the live here now. See you guys in my next live, and thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. See you guys in my next live. All right.